thrilled to have you here, Amy. Welcome. Now, that film we saw there is the biggest budget film, Rob, ever to be made in India. £60 million.
Yes.
So go on, what's the premise then of the film? Because obviously it's hard to decipher.
It really is. It's basically a sequel to the first one, which is Robot, and I play the role of Neela, who is a humanoid, and it stars Rajinikanth. The first one had Aishwarya Rai, who's a Bollywood icon.
Oh yes.
Yeah, she's fabulous, and it basically goes through the motions of fighting the force of evil, who is Akshay Kumar, and I am Neela, who is the assistant of Dr. Varun.
Amy, my family comes from the Wirral, and I recognise a Liverpool lilt to your accent.
Yes, you can't miss it.
How come a girl from Liverpool ends up as one of the biggest stars in Indian cinema? How has that happened?
I still pinch myself. I do, because it was not planned, that was for sure.
No.
I was 16. I was Miss Teen World in 2008. And at that time, the Daily Mail ran a story, a press piece, and at the time there was an Indian film director over in the UK, in London, filming part of his film, his Bollywood film, but he was also casting for the next one. He needed an English family, and he saw this piece in the paper and said, please come along for the casting. And next thing I know, 2 weeks later, I was in Chennai, me and my mum. I celebrated my 17th birthday on set, and the rest is history.
Oh my God. It's amazing that your parents said, yes, come on, let's take a chance.
Yes,
We go to India and let's make this film. But I mean, you know, lots of girls out there would be watching thinking, oh, this is a dream come true. This is living the life. But it must have been quite hard. I mean, 17 is very young to adjust to all the cultural differences, to be immersed in this world of acting and singing, that you hadn't even done any of that before, had you?
It was oblivious, a whole new world to me, completely.
Did you have to learn the language? I mean,
yes, the first film I did, it fitted me very, very perfectly. In fact, I was from the UK in my role, and it was pre-independence in India. It was called Madras Pattinam, and I fell in love with an Indian village boy, and the Tamil that I speak has to be very off, and it has to be like I'm really...
You had an accent then?
Tamil? Yeah, I can give you some Tamil lines from a dialogue. Would you like to hear? Yeah. And it's real slang. Not many Tamil people would probably understand it. It goes... Inaba lingesa smooth katyar chedu kalpita polakita a lot of nenjala kara manja sotium editiyame.
What's interesting is you become different. Your body becomes different. You begin to do the Bollywood Tamil movie thing.
I mean, what you said, but I had a little limited vague stirring, and I have to tell you, that's really something quite special. You know what I love about this is that, you know, there's very sort of criticism about perhaps you being a British person appeaing in Bollywood, but you've really embraced the culture. You've learnt the language. You lived there for...
I lived there for 4 years. I have a place in Mumbai. I play the roles of the foreign girl in the films, so I speak the language in the films. I wear the saris. I embrace the culture in that sense, but there is a connect with the UK or America or somewhere in Europe that fits in with the storyline.
And what's it like, you know, when you're on set on these lavish films, and with loads of people, I guess you don't know, or maybe you do by now, but
I don't even know what half of them do. This is great. There's 3 people in the studio. More like 300 people in front of you when you do shots in Bollywood, but it's what it
must have been nerve-wracking to get, I mean, Rob knows from Strictly. I mean,
very similar,
you know, learning to dance from scratch.
It is. Those costumes are fun.
Could you teach him at all? Are there any? What are the essential moves?
Teach me some stuff.
No, I'm not entirely sure. I think that the public had very good judgment by the time I left. don't think the public suffered enough.
I think you're fantastic. I think you'd be great at Bollywood.
How many of these films have you made now?
Near to 18 now.
18 films.
Yes.
Bollywood and the Tamil films.
Bollywood, Tamil, Kannada, Telugu.
And where next? Where do you go next?
Next, well, Supergirl is actually on at the moment.
Oh, this is Hollywood next.
Yes,
this is Hollywood.
Hollywood to Hollywood.
Precisely.
Oh,
it's taken me to Hollywood in that sense, which is beyond my wildest dreams. But I learnt my craft in India. I've never really learnt how to audition properly, but now Hollywood has taught me that, and I'm over in
Do you know, this tells us that dreams can come true.
Yes.
They really can. Oh, definitely.
Congratulations.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Well done, you.
Oh,